Episode felt like a movie to me, man. From start to finish. Bumpy, Forrest Whitaker acting was amazing. And then everybody around, they acting was amazing. I mean, the guy Joe is really grown on me from a just watching him standpoint. Like him acting, right? He really grown on me. We know Chan is in jail and he just stepped in as the new boss and he's phenomenal, dog. But the character did make a crucial mistake. And we're going to get to it when he went back to talk to Jose. Now, this episode started off them showing Malcolm X preparing to go to Africa. So this is when Malcolm X go to Africa. But he's taking Elise. And I did not expect that. I'm pretty sure they about to make him and Elise have some romantic relationship. Like, I'm positive. And what's crazy is Betty want Malcolm to take her. Like, she don't want him to go without her. She keep telling her, go, 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 go. And when he first asked, I said, man, do Betty know about this? Betty know about it. And she want her to go. So I don't know why she really, like, want her to go. Or maybe she just think, yo, she just 100% sure won't nothing happen, but I ain't so sure. I'm not sure what's gonna go on if Elise and Malcolm X go on this trip together. I mean, anything can happen. They go on this trip together, you know, because at the end of the day, he a man, she a woman. You see what I'm saying? They spend a lot of time together. They traveling together. You get to see the world. I mean, you know, stuff usually happen when you do this with a woman. You know what I'm saying? So we got to be on the lookout for that. But I do think something going to happen. Maybe they don't go all the way, but they kiss a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like something going to happen. Now, you also seen Bumpy, his girls, like team up to make a decision for the family. Usually Bumpy make all the decisions. But you see, she like, yo, I'm not going. And she was kind of bugging me out this episode. Like, she get in the car with Joe and she have a drink with him, they talk, but then she go tell Bumpy. She told him everything, but she really want Bumpy to do this deal. She don't get it. You see what I'm saying? And this is where it's essential. You know, your wife always give you counsel, but at the end of the day, you got to make that decision. And we seen Bumpy do that. His wife, come on, make the deal, He like, no. I ain't making this deal. We ain't going back to this. And he stood strong at the end. But Mamie was kind of shaky this episode. I really hope that Mamie don't mess around with nobody else or start talking to Reverend Powell or anything like that, man. Like, I hope she just stay solid because I love what her character represent. That solid wife. You see what I'm saying? Boost Bumpy ego when he needed. Give him confidence. Counsel the person he can talk to. But you even see she admitted to Joe that she don't got a lot of influence. So it's just like, you know, maybe keep that a little bit more in-house and just keep playing your role. And you even seen she said that she got her own ambitions. So he married her like, yo, this is my wife. But now we seeing, yo, she wanna really take this political thing real serious. You see, and Margaret gonna go down south by herself now, which I don't think nothing gonna happen to her, but that could be a threat. With Margaret going down there by herself, you best believe Joe or somebody, if he could find Stella, which we gonna get to that, he might can find out where Margaret at in South Carolina. And if he can, and he say that threat and like, hey, where Margaret at? She down there by herself? You know, all he gotta do is say a little bit about Margaret and you see Bumpy go even more crazier, you know. And from what we learning about the Joe character, he come from a lineage of dudes that don't like to follow orders, right? Because they letting us know about his father. His father was a wild boy, and it seeming like Joe gonna be a wild boy, so we can't put nothing past him. On top of the fact, he gave Bumpy a good deal. Bumpy didn't take the deal, and Bumpy outsmarted him in the end. I just don't trust Joe going forward, and I think he gonna make a wild move while Chan is in jail. Now, he is protecting Stella, which is a power move. He protecting Stella for, you know, sit at the table, get Chan's trust, But I want to see Stella go under Bumpy's protection. That's what I thought was gonna happen, but she went to Teddy's mom. I thought she was gonna go to Bumpy. For some reason, I'm like, she gonna go to Bumpy. You know, she know Bumpy and her dad got some type of relationship. I can see her going to Bumpy, but she went to Teddy's mom, and then of course they went and got her before she could go to France. She wanna, that ain't gonna work, sweetheart, but she wanted to run in and go to France, and they got her beforehand. But I don't know how long the Joe and Stella thing gonna work out. I could see a relationship coming from that. We haven't seen Joe's wife. I don't know if he got one, right? So we know Stella pretty. We know he recognized she was pretty. As soon as he seen her, they ain't tell me you look this good. See what I'm saying? So I can also see him trying to get with Stella, because that's a little power play. Stella don't trust other families. Joe is in the family. He a boss, but he kind of on the outside, especially with the guy Tommy, right? Tommy don't really like him, didn't like his father, so that whole dynamic, we got to see that play out. Now, we seen Joe and Bumpy playing this chess match the entire episode. They going back and forth. Bumpy make a power move, he knock off the dude Kingston, and then there were two other black dudes. The Italians knocked them off, so that was Joe. Right? It was three black dudes. Bumpy hit one in the neck, and then they found two other black dudes knocked off. So I think that was Joe. They playing like power moves, playing chess with each other. Bumpy goes see Jose, and man, you really get to see how Bumpy got so much wit about him. His smarts. He go in there, bring him a nice gift. First off, and you see they practice the religion of Santeria. I had a Cuban instructor one time, and he was telling me about Santeria and different stuff they do, and it was cool to see that on screen. You see the Cuban Jose, he practicing this Santeria to make decisions, and Bumpy was mad the first time he told him no, but he said no, gotta get up and get up out of there, right? Because the Cuban, he legit, he got military grade weapons, all type of stuff, right? So you gotta get up out of there. But he said no, but Bumpy presented himself in such a way where he wanted to say yeah, but it was just, you know, his religion, Santeria, said no. So he said no. Where Joe messed up, he go talk to Jose. Where he should have left enough alone. He like, maybe Bumpy did get a deal with him. Let me go check this out. And he go check this out, offer him a seat at the table. I knew Jose was gonna switch it up after Joe visited him. Soon as Joe leaving, you know, you just look at Joe like, this arrogant dude here. Like, I don't want to be in business with him. And then he go back to talk to the priest, you know, for the Santeria thing. And he talked to her again. Now they sitting at the table, and I'm like, is he gonna say something? He ain't say nothing, but he walked out. So obviously he not working with the mob, right? He walk out and he let Bumpy know, like, yo, we gonna get down together. And you see that just, Bumpy face just lit up, because now they don't gotta go into an all-out war. And if they do, he'll be okay, right? He'll be perfectly fine going into war with them. He got Spanish Harlem now back, right? Because they used to be cool, Bumpy and Spanish Harlem, but they back cool. So it'll be them against the mob, and I don't think the mob really want to do that, because not saying they can't win, not saying Bumpy and Spanish Harlem can't win, and Jose, but that'd just be bloody. Like, you know what I'm saying? Jose got the military grade stuff, like, you don't really want to get into that. So that's gonna put everybody at ease for probably a couple of episodes. We're gonna see some political stuff happen. I really can't wait to see Malcolm on his trip to Africa. And of course, we know it's getting closer and closer to when Malcolm passed away, man. So hopefully he lasts this whole season 3, and then season 4 we probably see Malcolm go. I think this should probably go 5 seasons. Godfather of Harlem is my favorite show on TV. I just gotta say it outright, because, dog, I'm amazed by watching this show. It's my favorite show on TV, and I think they should go 5 seasons, 5 strong seasons. This can be up there with The Wire. They go 5 seasons, because right now it's perfect. You see what I'm saying? They batting 100. They shooting 100. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to say, they doing it. You know, so I want to see them go 5 seasons. Malcolm leave us, get knocked off in the 4th season, and then the 5th season wrap it up. And remember, I was talking about this in season 2. What would really be dope, everybody doing their universe, right? Would it really be dope if they come back with the Godfather of Harlem and it's like the next era with Frank Lucas, because we did see American Gangster. Don't forget about that. We did see that, and hopefully they bring that character in soon, because he did work under Bumpy, right? So I think they should tie that in, wrap this up in 5 seasons, which this is great, and then come with the next Godfather of Harlem, man. So I'm excited for it. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about the episode. What was your favorite scenes? And then also make sure you check out the other content, subscribe to the channel, click that like button, and like always, y'all be easy, be safe. Peace.